We know consent, but what is free consent? So we have seen, to become something special there has to be some presence of different kind of elements. But you will be surprised if I tell you that in a free consent there has to be at least an absence of 5 elements. That means these 5 elements are not to be there in the consent, and if they are absent to this consent, that will be free consent. Now there is three, actually 5 elements. The consent has been defined under the under section 13 of the Contract Act, whereas under section 14 the free consent has been defined. Now there has to be absence of these 5 elements. What are they? First is the coercion. That means there has not to be an element of coercion. That means no party shall coerce each other to get the consent to enter into the contract. Now the second thing is that there has to be the absence of the undue influence. Undue influence means one party having the capacity to influence the thoughts or the nature or the mindset of the other party to the contract. Now from this sentence it's quite clear that one party has to have the dominance over the other party. Now the third ingredient is that has to be absent from the consent is definitely the fraud. So there will not be something which is deceiving or fraudulous in the nature, while the one party is trying to induce the other party to get into the contract. Or there has to be absence of the misrepresentation. Misrepresentation means something which has been asserted by the parties, but that is not done like thoughtfully, but it has been more like an innocent act. But due to this, the other party who has done it, though it has been done innocently, they have gained something from the contract. Now the second, third, fourth. Now the last is the mistake. There can be two types of mistakes, the mistake of fact and mistake of law. So in absence of these 5 elements, any consent becomes a free consent, and the free consent is absolutely necessary for any contract to become a valid contract. Now in case if these are the elements, any of it is present, that contract may either become void or become voidable in the eyes of law. So that is free consent. What now it's clear what is free consent and what is a consent.